The top 10 most unusual models in the world. The modeling industry has evolved a lot in just over a couple of decades. Gone are the times when you only can have a shot at being a model if you are stick thin. Granted that many fashion models now are still being pressured to look as emaciated as a starving Ethiopia kid. However, the modeling industry has also taken to accepting other models of all shapes and sizes. It is said that beauty lies in the eye of the beholder. Well, for these 10 unusual models, that saying can't be more true, or true. Number 1. The woman who works as a male model. 35-year-old Casey Legler is a woman who exclusively models for men's fashion. Standing at 1.88 meters tall and blessed with cheekbones that look like they could easily slice through the skin, it is obvious why the prestigious Ford modeling agency signed her onto the men's division. Legler landed her first modeling gig in 2012 when her photographer friend, Cass Bird, invited her at the last minute to participate in the role of a man for a photo shoot for Muse magazine. The photos somehow got into the hands of an agent at Ford Models, and he apparently loved her so much that the very next day, Legler was invited to sign a contract to work exclusively for their male roster. Number 2. The woman with muscular dystrophy who applied to be a model as a joke and got the job. This beautiful woman was born with muscular dystrophy, which is an incurable condition that prevents the muscles from functioning and developing properly. Against all odds, Jillian Mercado managed to carve out a normal life for herself and pursued her passion in fashion. While working as a reporter for a fashion magazine, she met Nicola Formicati, the artistic director for the Diesel fashion house, and a few months later, she chanced upon a casting call from Diesel. They were looking for young, hip models that represented a variety of cultural backgrounds. She applied for it just for laughs. Little did Jillian expect that she would soon after receive an email going, "Hey, can you send us more pictures? We are kind of interested in having you in the campaign." Jillian followed up on it, and along with 22 others, she was selected to be the face of Diesel in their next campaign. Jillian did not try to conceal her wheelchair when she went for the photo shoot. She worked it as marvelously as any other professional models would with their own body. However, she was slightly apprehensive about how people would respond when the photos were released on Instagram. Fortunately, to her delight, the response was overwhelmingly positive and encouraging. Number 3. The 85-year-old woman model. A model's high-flying career generally does not last beyond the age of 40. It is an industry obsessed with youth, beauty and vigor. Daphne Self, though, has challenged and beaten the system, showing the entire world that beauty lies within people of all different ages, even senior citizens. This grandmother has had 60 years of experience in modeling thanks to her striking features, long silver locks, dignified expression and graceful posture. At the age of 85, she is Britain's oldest catwalk model, strutting down runways for Dolce & Gabbana, Tartanaka and Machiko Koshino. Number 4. The cross-eyed female model. Moffy has everything a modeling agency will look for in a model. She is young and beautiful with a set of luscious, pouty lips and endowed with the right body measurements. But there is something that sets Moffy apart from other mainstream models, and that is that Moffy is cross-eyed. While most aspiring models are turned away for their physical flaws that could be as minute as a mole on the neck, Moffy's strabismus, which is a condition in which the ears are not properly aligned with each other, was what helped her break into the fashion world. Moffy's pure, unconventional beauty seduced and captivated everyone when the photos from her photo shoot for Pop magazine went public. The people at Storm, the model agency that discovered Kate Moss, was so impressed by her that they immediately signed Moffy on. Number 5. The woman who models as both male and female. Unlike Casey Legler, this Swedish beauty does not exclusively model for just one gender. Erica Linda works both as a male and female model and makes both her personalities look so incredibly good looking that you will question your sexuality in more ways than one. Number 6. The former Marine amputee who works as a fitness model. Tall, dark and handsome, 24-year-old Minxie looks like your typical poster hunk. His tattooed, finely chiseled body that looks like it has been sculpted out of marble will be the first thing people notice first before his prosthetic leg. 4 years ago when Minxie signed on as a Marine, he lost part of his right leg, and nearly his life, to a roadside explosive in Afghanistan. Minxie picked himself up and learned how to walk again with the help of a prosthetic limb. During one of his grueling workout sessions at a gym one day, he was approached by photographer Tom Cullis, who asked him if he has ever worked as a model. And since then, Minxie has been capturing hearts in magazine pages and billboards. Number 7. The plus-size model who holds the record for world's largest hips. Michael Raffanelli, of Los Angeles, California, holds the world record for the largest natural hips, which measure a whopping 2.4 meters in circumference. The mother of 4 struggles to get through doorways with her massive curves and needs to buy 2 seats on planes. 39-year-old Michael drives the truck because her 190 kilograms frame cannot squeeze into a car's driver's seat. She also needs a reinforced chair at home. Yet the plus-size model is extremely comfortable in her own skin. She is proud of her figure and does not want to lose weight, even though she gets insulted very often in public. She models for a website that features big and beautiful women, earning at least $1,000 per shoot. Indeed, her hips don't lie. Number 8. The woman who holds the record for world's tallest model. Amazon Eve, 34, is the world's tallest model. Eve, who is also known as Erica Irvin, can easily make any man feel emasculated, towering above them at a height of 2.02 meters. She first began modeling 4 years ago when she appeared on their Zoo Weekly magazine front cover. She has also worked as a political lobbyist, paralegal and personal trainer. Additionally, she also makes money by challenging men to wrestle her for a $400 fee. Eve has always been exceptionally tall even as a child. By the age of 14, she already stood at 1.8 meters and loomed over her classmates and teachers. Over the next 5 years, Eve suffered from terrible growing pains as she shot up 20 centimeters, and by the age of 19 achieved her current height of 2.02 meters. She was terribly self-conscious of her height and eventually took up acting classes to boost her confidence. She dreamed of being a Hollywood star, but unfortunately, the main parts she was chosen for were for roles as aliens or monsters. In 2013, Eve finally got her huge acting break by landing a role as Shelley Godfrey in the hit TV series Hemlock Grove. Number 9. The 72-year-old grandpa who models teen girl outfits. In 2012, photos of a 72-year-old skinny Chinese man modeling stylish clothes that young women would wear went viral online. His granddaughter had posted them on China's largest retail website. What started as them just fooling around resulted in a massive advertising campaign for her store. Liu Xianping from China is the first elderly male model to reach internet stardom by modeling girls' clothes. Liu has been posing for his granddaughter's female fashion store on Tmall, and although the garments are designed for sweet and cute teen girls, featuring rosy shades, laces and ribbons, he totally pulled it off. His confidence in front of the camera, his slim physique and pair of long skinny legs have apparently gained the admiration of millions. Most importantly, his granddaughter's store sales have increased 5-fold since his pictures went viral. Number 10. The ugly men and women that are part of a modeling agency for ugly people. Even ugliness is coveted in the weird world of fashion. Ugly Models, a modeling agency in London, specializes in providing companies with actors and models whose appearance is simply bizarre. Like most agencies, Ugly offers girls and guys. But it also has categories for wee folks, dwarves, thugs, exactly what you think, bikers, twins, bodies, bodybuilders, and X-Files, often people with an extreme number of tattoos or body piercings. It is quite heartwarming to know that even the fashion industry that is renowned for their glamour and glitz is opening up to a whole new world of models that are beautiful and unique in their own right. For those seeking a career in modeling or anything else for that matter, embrace yourself for who you are, and someone, somewhere and somehow will recognize you for your individuality and your own talents.